Why has Rolls-Royce, a brand synonymous with ultimate luxury, never published its prices? No public price lists, no discounts, no MSRP anywhere to be found. This isn't an oversight or some old-fashioned habit. It's a meticulously crafted strategy designed to do one thing: build an empire of exclusivity. Because when you buy a Rolls-Royce, you're not just buying a car, you're buying power. Think about how most car brands operate. They want you to compare. They plaster their prices everywhere, on websites, in commercials, on giant window stickers. They want you to see their value against their competitors. They want you to think, hey, this Audi is a better deal than that Mercedes. It's a game of numbers, a race to offer more for less. Rolls-Royce refuses to play this game. In fact, they want the very idea of comparing them to another car to feel absurd. They want you to feel unworthy of even asking the price. This is a core principle in the world of ultra-wealth. Price transparency is a sign of weakness. Mystery, on the other hand, is a signal of dominance. The moment a price is public, the product becomes just another item on a list. It becomes comparable. And for a brand like Rolls-Royce, comparison is the enemy of exclusivity. If everyone knows a Ghost starts at a certain figure, then it just becomes a number. The magic is gone. The mystique vanishes. It's no longer an artifact of desire. It's just an expensive commodity. The secret lies in one word: bespoke. Every single Rolls-Royce that leaves the factory in Goodwood, England, is unique. No two are ever truly identical. From the very beginning, the customer is not buying a car off a lot. They are commissioning a piece of art. So, how could you possibly put a single price tag on something that doesn't exist in a standard form? It's impossible. This philosophy creates a powerful psychological filter. There's an old saying in the luxury world: if you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. Rolls-Royce embodies this. They aren't trying to sell a car to everyone who has the money. They are selling to a specific mindset, the mindset of someone for whom the cost is not a primary concern. The question is not how much does it cost, but how can this car reflect my legacy? Let's dive into what this customization actually means. We are not talking about choosing between black or tan leather. Buyers customize everything. They can choose a paint color matched to a favorite flower from their garden, a specific sunset they once saw, or even, as one customer did, infused with 1,000 crushed diamonds to create a celestial sparkle. The leather comes from bulls raised on specific, high-altitude farms in Europe, free from insect bites or blemishes. The wood veneers are sourced from a single tree to ensure the grain matches perfectly throughout the cabin. Customers can commission custom picnic hampers, champagne coolers, and even hidden safes built seamlessly into the interior. The famous Starlight headliner, with its fiber optic stars, can be configured to replicate the night sky on the day of your birth. With this level of personalization, one car might end up costing $500,000, while another, with more elaborate requests, could easily climb into the millions, or even tens of millions for a one-off creation like the boat tail. This strategy is reinforced by a strict control over production. Rolls-Royce deliberately limits the number of cars it builds each year. This isn't just about maintaining quality, it's about manufacturing scarcity. Basic economics tells us that scarcity drives up demand. But Rolls-Royce adds another layer: secrecy. When you combine limited supply with hidden prices, you create an explosive cocktail of desire. The product feels unattainable. And what is more desirable than that which we cannot have? It transforms the car from a mode of transportation into a status weapon. Let's think about the signals we send with our purchases. A $100,000 car signals that you've achieved a certain level of success. You've made it. A Rolls-Royce, on the other hand, signals something far more profound. It signals dominance. It suggests you operate in a different stratosphere, a world where the normal rules of commerce don't apply. It's a statement that you are not just part of the system, you are above it. This is why we need to understand that luxury, especially at this level, is not about comfort or features. A top-of-the-line Mercedes S-Class is incredibly comfortable and packed with technology, but it doesn't convey the same message. Ultra-luxury brands are not in the business of selling products. They are in the business of selling psychology. They are selling a place in the social hierarchy. The hidden price isn't just a sales tactic, it's a core part of the product itself. The secrecy is what you're paying for. When a brand tells you they use rare wood from a privately owned forest, or paint that costs more per gallon than a new family car, they are communicating a message without ever mentioning a number. No price list means no ceiling. No ceiling means unlimited potential for status expression. The car becomes a canvas for a client's wealth and power. In the end, it's clear that Rolls-Royce doesn't sell cars. They sell authority. They don't sell vehicles. They sell a myth. In the rarefied air inhabited by the world's ultra-rich, the price of an object is often the least interesting thing about it. What matters is the story, the exclusivity, and the power it represents. Rolls-Royce has mastered the art of building a brand where the absence of a price tag is the ultimate statement of value. The product isn't the car, the product is power. And the brand is built on secrecy. Thanks for watching. If you're fascinated by the psychology behind the world's greatest brands, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. See you in the next video.